Obtaining information using a random access iterator. Most containers let you perform random access of data they contain. For example, the random access example shows that you can create an iterator, then add to or subtract from the current offset to obtain values within a container that iterator supports. Hashtag include IOStream. Hashtag include vector using a space standard. Int main. Vector string words. Words that push back blue. Words that push back green. Words that push back teal. Words that push back brick. Words that push back purple. Words that push back brown. Words that push back light gray. Define a random iterator. Vector string. Iterator equals words that begin. Access random points. Iter plus equals 5. C out. Star iter inline. Iter minus equals 2. C out. Star iter inline. Return 0. In this case, the vector words contains a list of 7 items. The code creates an iterator for words named iter. It then appears to, not adds to, or subtracts from the iterator offset and displays the outputs on screen. Here is what you see when you run this example. Brown brick. Sometimes you need to perform a special task using a random access iterator. For example, you might want to create a special function to summate the members of vector or just a range of members within vector. In this case, you must create a specialized function to perform the task as follows because the standard library doesn't include any functions to do it for you, as shown in the random access 2 example. Yeah. Hi, Renardina. Thank you. Technoblade Never Dies said hi. Hi. Hashtag include IOStream. Hashtag include vector. Using namespace standard, template, class, random access iterator, float, add it, random access iterator, begin, random access iterator, end, float, sum equals 0, random access iterator, index. Make sure that the values are in the correct order. If begin is greater than end, random access iterator, temp equals begin equals end equals temp. For index equals begin, index does not equal end, index plus, sum plus equals, star index, return, sum. Hello, Clementine. Okay. Enjoy your nice sleepy times. Not much I can do for you. This is a C++ for Dummies stream. There was more fun going on a little earlier when I was doing dancing. At least I find it fun, but I also find this fun, so not much I can do for your sleepy time besides hopefully enjoy it. Okay, int main, vector flip numbers that push back, 1.0, numbers dot push back, 2.5, numbers dot push back, 3.75, numbers dot push back, 1.26, numbers dot push back, 9.101, numbers dot push back, 11.3, numbers dot push back, 1.52. Sum the individual members. Float sum equals added, numbers dot begin, numbers dot end, C out, sum inline, sum equals added, numbers dot end, comma, numbers dot begin, C out, sum inline, sum arrange, vector float, iterator, equals, numbers dot begin. Iter plus equals 5, sum equals added, iter, comma, numbers dot end. C out, sum, inline, return 0. Alrighty. Hello everyone, Prakash Jud Harry. Thank you for being here. Thank you for likes. Huh? Bernardina. What? Bernardina is just having a very interesting time joking for I don't know why. But no, I'm not moving to India. Remember, this example builds on the previous example. You still create vector numbers and fill it with data. However, in this case, you create an output variable sum that contains the summation of the elements contained in numbers. Added is a special function that accepts two random access iterator values as input. These two inputs represent a range within the vector that you want to manipulate in some way. The example simply adds them, but you can perform any task you want. The output is a float that contains the summation. Added works as you expect. You call it as you would any other function and provide a beginning point and an end point within vector. The first two calls to add it sum the entire vector, while the third creates an iterator, changes its offset, and then sums a range within vector. Here's the output from this example. $30.431, $30.431, $12.82. Remember, a random access iterator can go in either direction. In addition, you can work with individual members within the container supplied to iterator. As a result, the functions you create for iterator must be able to work with the inputs in any order. How you handle this requirement depends on the kind of function you create. Locating values using the find algorithm. The standard library contains a number of functions to find something you need within a container. Locating what you need as efficiently as possible is always a good idea. Unlike your closet, you want your applications well organized and easy to manage. The 4 common find algorithms are find, and, find first of, find if. Okay, Renardina, I keep, all right. Usually I'm a little, well, okay, I still have my reservations on when people just have a random question, because TikTok, there's a lot of people who be having the questions, and usually it involves, do you want a sugar daddy or something like that. Hi, Renardina, what's your question? Oh, and also the answer is no. Okay. How can I keep reading if you're trying to answer your question? Why? Okay. The algorithm you use depends on what you want to find and where you expect to find it. You'll likely use the plan find. Plain. That said plain. Try that again. The algorithm you used depends on what you want to find and where you expect to find it. You'll likely use the plain find algorithm most often. The find string example shows how to locate a particular string within vector. You can use the same approach to locate something in any container type. No ma'am, Maria Gonzalez had a message and then retracted it. How did I miss that? Oh, okay. Hi, Maria. Good to see you again. Antoine, Vater, words. Words that push back blue, words that push back green. Words that push back teal, words that push back brick. Words that push back purple, words that push back brown. Words that push back light gray. Vector string iterator. result, find, where's that begin, where's that end, light gray. If oh no, I'm not saying you'll ask me. I'm saying that's for some reason a thing that okay, so on TikTok, there's what's the word? So on TikTok there's some kind of like auto spam sort of thing that happens where it separates they're hidden, something like that. The point is you have to go to a specific place to look at those. And so I've had the misfortune. Oh, sorry. My stand decided it didn't want to do its job anymore and decided to do a different thing. Anyway, it's surprising how much that comes up where someone will be like, "Can I ask you a question?" And then the next line is, I'm not saying you're trying to ask a question. I'm just saying that's kind of funny. What if anyone has a question? Backflip. I can't backflip. I wish I could. Maybe on a trampoline. One of these days, if I stop being such a poor chick, maybe I can either go to a trampoline place or like get a trampoline and big enough where I could actually do something like that. For the win? What is no, no, no? Did I mention this is timed? Okay, let me put more time on the clock. 15 minutes. Oh, my phone did do a backflip. That's true. Good point. Okay. Oh, yeah, I was in. Okay. Here we go. Let's try that again. Okay, vector string. Vector string. Colon array result equals find words that begin, find words that end, light gray. If result does not equal words that end, see out, star result, inline, else, see out, value not found, inline. Result equals find words that begin, words that end, black. If result does not equal words that end, see out, star result, inline, else, see out, value not found, inline. The example starts. I will be glad to. Reinerdina. I'm almost done with this book. Every little bit of progress. Also, I yesterday this is a library book. It got renewed for the last time. I have zero renews left. I've had this book for almost a whole year. I would like to be done with it. But I can. Huh? I'm totally in. Renardina, I disagree. The example starts with a vector containing color strings. In both cases, the code attempts to locate a particular color within vector. Oh, also, this part is super review. Yes, almost a whole year. When I first checked this book out, no. What I'm saying is this book I've had for almost a whole year. I just didn't start streaming it until whenever I started streaming it. And that's what got me finally like actually trying to read it. Like I had gotten some kind of progress before I started streaming, but it was like super, I just wasn't very motivated to actually try to read it. Hi, I'm talking about this book here. Yeah, and just me and my own start of the start, which would happen before the stream, before I start streaming. It's all good. You are perfectly fine and everything is roses. Hopefully you're doing well. The example starts with a vector containing color strings. In both cases, the code attempts to locate a particular color within vector. The first time, but yeah, it would be nice to not have to try to go and get this again. Because I already did that. I already ran out of my renewals, and then I had to go to the library and say, return the book, and then check it out again. It's like, I feel like Belle sometimes. Hello, it's underscore Elizabeth. In the opening of Beauty and the Beast, where it's like, oh, you've read it so many times. Or whatever. But I haven't read it so many times, which is very slow. But this is the first since. God, I can't even think of the last time I just read a book. Just to read. I mean, okay. There was one. A friend of mine recommended a really good book. But even that, I had to get the book version. I mean, the audiobook versions to help me on this, so I didn't have to just read by myself time. Because I don't think I could have gotten through it if I. This right here, if I did. This book is C++ All-In For Dummies. That book was, I'm blanking so hard right now. Something about trees. I have it on my Prime. I just don't remember right now. But it was a very, okay, fine. Let me see if I can think of, or see it or something. Ow. But yeah, I found it pretty inspiring. Be right back. Ow. Yeah, sorry. I really don't know. I don't want to leave the live stream because every time I do that, it messes up how YouTube, like YouTube, every time I leave the app, it screws up the live stream. And I don't want to do that, but I can't find the information I need without worry about, and I can't Google it, unfortunately. So, sorry. I wish I remembered. All right. Okay, find beginning result. I'll see out value not found in line result equals, excuse me. Where's that begin? Where's that in black? Result to single words. I end. Uh-oh. No, it's not COVID. I have asthma. Ooh, I'm fine as long as it stays. Like, I just took my medicine not long ago. So, just have to kind of write it out. Hi again, Duhan Brown. Plus, I had something that kind of got my throat a little bit when I was trying to read. That didn't help. Okay. I'm not, Dina. I appreciate your concern, but I'm not sleepy right now. If result, cycle words at end, see out result in line, else see out value not found in line. Jerron Brown. That's interesting. I don't know why you just retracted. The example starts with vector containing color strings. In both cases, the code attempts to locate a particular color within vector. The first time, the code is successful. I'm gonna finish this section, and then that will do it. Am I okay? Yeah. Sort of. I'm gonna finish this section. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Sorry, I can't get overheated because that just escalates. Ryan or Gina? I'm just cooling off a bit. Hi, Goshi's cool. Goshi's cool. Carrot? Okay. I don't know. Are you just randomly putting emojis again, or are you meaning to do something this time? Okay, that's better. The first time, the code is successful because light gray is one of the colors listed in Vetter. However, the second attempt is thwarted because the black isn't one of the colors in Vetter. Here's the output from the example. Okay. Is that a rock or poopy? That's a very poopy looking rock, if that's a rock. I'm in dreamland? Oh, maybe. Gosh, this Google said I went and bought all of veggie, and I'm starting my vegan journey tomorrow. Oh, congratulations! Oh, that is really cool. Definitely explore your vegan journey. Ah, that's called time. But again, I'm just finishing up the section. Ooh, that's a big congrats. Me, I have yet had the opportunity to go full vegan because money. That is a hard thing to do when you are strapped for cash. Okay, Darren Brown, retracted a message. Okay. Yep, no more meat. Yeah, I hear that. I was doing good at alternating between vegan days and non-vegan days, but then money. So when things improve again, I can do better with that. But right now I'm in the Reiner Dina. Reiner Dina. Reiner Dina. Reiner Dina. Pretend that I hear you. Okay, were you wedding before I was saying Reiner Dina? Or I kind of lost track of the order. But you tell me what you mean, and I'll tell you what I mean. And what I mean is, look here. This is what we're finishing. This is the next thing, and then look at that. The next thing, and then the next thing, and then look, chapter 2. I can't do all of this tonight because, yeah. But I'm going to be happy to hopefully start chapter 2 next time. Oh, being vegan is cheap? Well, I must vegan it wrong then, because I don't have time for cooking. And I like a lot of those ones that are like chicken nuggets and stuff. Chicken. Oh, see, don't even get me started on EBT cards. Like, so here in the state of California, you're required, if you're a student, if you're a college student, you're required to work. Fake meat is gross. Well, okay. I hear you. I happen to like some of the things they've been coming out with, like the Impossible and some of the Marine stars. But anyway, what I was saying about the EBT card, every time I would work the hours that they required me to work, I would earn too much money to qualify for, even though technically speaking, I didn't earn um, enough to actually lose my qualification, because I only worked 9 months of the year. So overall, my annual was under the limit. But what would happen is, if I got a paycheck, I would get dinged on their search. Then they'd be like, "Oh, you earned too much for this month. Screw you," and they kick me off. And that I'm just tired of that. And so even now, even though that was like what 10 years ago, more than that, probably more than that, and I'm like, well, screw that. I just screw that. Just rather food banks because that's so annoying. Gosh, just Google just goes says I have the magic EV tour. Well, right now, but keep an eye out because if you're not aware, we do have President Trump, and there's a lot of social services now really under question. And SNAP is one of those programs that A, has federal funding involved, and B, there's been a lot of talk against how SNAP is not good because people just be getting junk food and X, Y, and Z, and they already put all these pushes for saying that stuff is waste and fraud and whatever. And so, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, that won't get messed up, especially since they keep doing things that makes the price of food go up. But I don't know. We're in a weird timeline. Okay. Back to the book, finishing this part off. So, light gray and then value not found. Okay. That's what the output looks like. So, warning, never assume that the code will find a particular value. Always assume that someone is going to provide a value that doesn't exist, and then make sure you provide a means of handling the value that wasn't found. However, in real world code, you often must react to situations where the value isn't found by indicating oh indicating oh no, what is going on? Sorry, just random sticky thing on my finger. I think it fell off of my no idea. Oh, what? Oh, it fell off of there. Okay then. Okay, sure. However, in real world code, you often must react to situations where the value isn't found by indicating error condition, adding the value to the container, subtracting a standard value. No, hold on. Substitute a standard value, defining an alternative action based on invalid input. Tip: the find algorithm is a personal favorite because it's so flexible. You can use it for external and internal requirements. Even though the example shows how you can locate information in an internal vector, you can also use find for external containers, such as disk drives. Have some fun with this one. Experiment with all the containers you come across. All right. that is going to be it for the reading for this evening. Ooh. Okay, what did I miss? Huh? Okay, Randy said that was 5 years ago. Randy said give you a tip? A rip? Tip? Huh? Then Randy said Trump was awesome in the month of April. There's a good gosh girl said, yeah, I've stopped because I'm poor. Yeah. Haha. But I used it to be vegan. I hope they don't take it away from us. We need it bad. I know, I hear you. I'm sorry, gosh, this gorgeous girl. I don't know what the heck is going on. It's been breaking my heart left and right. All the chaos that's been happening. Like I go to schools now and it's not uncommon and some of them to be seen on the walls little things that have QR codes that say know your rights because all this crazy stuff keeps happening. Barney says jokes, little one. And DJ Charlie said flower and great heart. Well, okay, cool. Thanks for being here too, DJ Charlie. All right, let's go ahead and close out that chat. 5 minutes on the clock. Ooh, yeah. Go ahead and get my watch ready. Ooh. 5 minutes and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. Yes. This is your opportunity to put something in the chat as you would like before I close out the stream. Okay, this is so cool. We're almost... So we are on halfway done with page 298. I mean, not 298, 698. And again, the last page is 694. Then it hits the index. Where is the appendix? It might even be before that, assuming where the index is. The point appendix, I mean. Either way, woo! Let me double check the table of contents. Ryan idea said you need an animal, aka pet. Yeah, but you have to have, like, the ability to take them to the vet. And that usually means money. So, yeah. Poor chick. Also, it doesn't help that I have, like, so many crazy allergies, like, already. And my boyfriend would not go for a lizard. Let's just be clear on that one. And I don't know how I feel about a snake, and I don't know how he feels about a turtle. I do have a special place in my heart for guinea pigs, but that's probably also unlikely. Ryan already said you're richer than me. I don't know about all that. You like reptiles? Reptiles are cool. I wouldn't want anything venomous living in my home. That would be a problem. Oh, I'm not saying I love reptiles. As far as the tier list of pets, they'd be like a bee. I definitely love dogs. I'm just saying, I don't know how to, just like why I don't have kids, I guess. I don't know how to make it make sense. Can't seem to figure out finances. No matter what I freaking do. But I got 2 nephews and a niece. So I keep working on trying to help them with having whatever great life they can manage and would like, you know. Oh yeah, that is. Oh no, hold on. My apologies. We're actually even closer to the end of the book as far as the chapters go, because the last section of the last chapter is on page 778 and the appendix starts at 783. So, wow, that's pretty cool. No, I mean, like, just from the standpoint of money situation, I at least need to stop being such a. Let's just say I at least need to be able to afford my damn rent without keep getting bailed out. That would be like good. Good start. My boyfriend puts up with my crap. He's very kind to do so. Wish I had less crap though. Like the whole point of grad school was doing good things. Once I got done, getting a good job, being able to help him at least as well as he's helped me. Everything just keeps seeming like what and keep paddling. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, last time. I'm gonna go ahead and call it on the stream. Yeah. Um. Well, if I stop being awesome, as you say, then that's less awesomeness to share. Here's some more back to you. Here, take some of that back, okay? You're gonna need it for your weekend and also for your week, since you're gonna be out traveling again. You need some awesomeness too, okay? I don't mind sharing. I think sharing is great. Okay, that being said, I'm gonna go off this stream, get comfy. Huh? Bernardina. Look, I don't think so. Disagree. Disagree, disagree, disagree. Hmm. I don't think so. I gotta wonder why you refer to yourself like that. Hmm. Huh? What's good, 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 good? Oh. Well, I'm still trying to do some Kingdom Hearts time, but maybe you have a point. Fine. We'll put a pin on Kingdom Hearts time. I guess I could take a break. My asthma is kind of giving me the business. It would be nice if I could try to get some sleep. Hopefully feel better tomorrow. Alright, fine. Kingdom Hearts or sleep? What am I doing here? Which way? Let's see. Okay, here's a thought. So whichever, I guess. I think I might be able to at least try. If I can't beat the Ursula, I'll at least try one match with Ursula. And then that would probably be a good good place. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get my coming clothes. And then we're gonna try for at least one match of Ursula. Best case, we can beat Ursula. If not, we could just try one opportunity, and then that'll be something. Because the last few weekends, I keep thinking, I'll do Kingdom Hearts, I'll do Kingdom Hearts, I'll do Kingdom Hearts. And then I don't get a chance to. And it's like annoying. Because it's like annoying. Because I really like Kingdom Hearts a lot. And I love Kingdom Hearts. I like Kingdom Hearts 10. And I love Kingdom Hearts 10. So, let me get some Kingdom Hearts 10. That's true. Alright. In the meantime, I'm going to close out the stream. Yes. Randy says whatever makes you happy. That definitely. Kingdom Hearts gets me to my happy place. For 23 years now, it's been really great at that. So, I'll do some of that. But first, I'll sing on the floor. I'm a professional sit on the floor for my job, and yet, I'm getting too old. I'm so stiff. Alright, I hope to see you in the next stream coming up soon. Thank you for being here. Definitely thank you. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you, DJ Charlie. Thank you, Gosh is cool. Yay, vegan. FTW. And thank you, Don Brown. And I'll just keep my gross fake meat. I happen to enjoy that stuff. Just too dang much money. There's like a lot of pasta things you can do without. So, I guess I could try and get some more vegan days in. Fine, okay. Thank you, it's Elizabeth. Thank you, Maria Gonzalez. Thank you, Biram Perkosh, Jed Harry. And thank you, Clementine, even though you're sleepy times. Thank you, Technoblade, never dies. Thank you to anyone who I may have missed. I'm sorry, Rainer Dina. Also, I'm a little confused how you didn't mention this last stream. Kingdom Hearts just turned 23 years. March the 28th. Oof, hello. And this year, as I just said at the top of the stream earlier, not the stream, the other one. Joke-ish. I'm just saying, a Goofy movie, literally, legit, this year turned 30 years old. That's got older than Kingdom Hearts by 7 full years. So, that's all I'm trying to wonder. Seems like it, that's the kind of thing I was thinking you were, like, literally I was thinking, oh, I wonder if Brian's going to mention this during the stream I had, just, before this. But, hey, me too, even though you're saying I'm cool, I don't think so, disagree. Cooler than you, like the Michael Posner song, I guess you're saying. I don't think so. I've always been that weird chick over there. That's been me. Hello. Still am. Hi. Anyway. I don't know. Okay, Renadina, I'm gonna go get comfy, and then Kingdom Hearts time. Yeah. And try to get Ursula. And I'm gonna give myself a break. I want to get some Kingdom Hearts time and then sleep tight. So hopefully you will be there for the Kingdom Hearts time. Because it's nice to have someone interested in it than just me, or at least feigning interest. Alright. Thank you. Tuning my just on future and whatever. Just make the most of it. That's the most important part. Bye bye.